3:14 p.m. June 12th. So they got some hustle where they pretend like me and them are having some dialogue or conversation that we're not. Sometimes they'll be like, it's not your ex-girlfriend anymore. It's not her doing blah, blah, blah. And I'm sitting here like, what the fuck are you talking about? I never said it was. So what are you making up? So they do that somewhere that I'm not privy, and I guess they silence me when I say this. Like, what are you talking about? So that's another hustle. So they do these like pretended conversations, and then like make these responses and say them somewhere, and they try to put ideas in people's heads and pretend there's conversations occurring that aren't, and they manufacture responses and pretend there's like some topic of conversation that isn't a topic of conversation. And that's one of their animosity cultivation tactics or discrediting tactics, amongst other things. So ask them what the psychological, what's your psychological tactic behind that, what are your intentions, etc., because they do weird shit like that, and I'm always like, what the fuck are you talking about? So that's one of their hustles. I overhear them. They localize to the right above my window, to the right of me, right here. That's where they're localized to. Who are always saying this weird shit. Yeah, so they're always like, it's not your ex-girlfriend anymore. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? So they're always doing weird shit like that. And I guess what are they pretending there's a conversation going on about her that's not? So that's one of their tactics. So they do all sorts of retarded shit like that. So always ask them, what are your intentions with that statement? What's your psychological tactic? Tell me the thought process behind that. What's your hustle with that? They always got some hustle and some manipulation with phrasing and retarded statements and scenarios, and it's always a hustle.